Manhattan defense attorney Judd Burstein remembers first meeting his new client.
It looked like a schmo. He was just a small, unimpressive guy who seemed to be a very unlikely criminal.
The first thing Burstein wants to do is get Roofo out of jail. But the con man is considered a likely flight risk.
I had huge difficulties getting him out on bail because the government analysis showed there was about $13 million unaccounted for, and their position was that he was going to run.
The judge sets bail at $10 million, and Linda Roofo puts up the titles to her home and car. But it's still not enough. So she appeals to her mother, John's mother, and 5 of his elderly aunts and uncles, who also put up their homes as collateral.
There are all these little people, elderly people, so innocent and naive, and we just signed away everything to secure him, you know.
There was not a tremendous amount of equity in the houses that were put up, and my argument was that the equity made no difference, that nobody is going to have their mother and their aunt and their wife thrown out of their homes. And the fact that they were willing to risk that showed that he was a credible person. He had no criminal record.
Roofo is released on bail and monitored by a tracking bracelet. 2 years later, he pleads guilty, and a federal judge sentences him to 17 years. He does make one allowance. Roofo can surrender by himself, unescorted, to federal prison. Linda Roofo says she was kept in the dark. So on a Monday morning in November, she thinks it's just another day.
At 9 o'clock, he came in, ate his breakfast, and he had to go downtown, I think, once a week to his probation officer, and that's what he said he was going.
But it's the last day she will ever see her husband. A federal agent calls her that afternoon.
He goes, "Where's John Roofo? He's supposed to be reporting to jail." I said, "What?" And like the blood just drained out of my face to my feet, and that was the start of the nightmare.